Hello guys, thank you for tuning into this video. I'm just going to start it off with the lash map I'll be working with. It's pretty simple. I'm doing a round eye today. My client has a little bit of a hooded eye. So if you want to take a screenshot of this, definitely do. That's why I did it like this. I typically don't write on my clients' iPads anymore. I used to. This is just how I do it now. But definitely if you like to write on your clients' iPads, do it. You know, do what works for you. Okay, so this particular client already had lashes from a previous lash artist, and I did a lash bath, I did a removal. I was left with a few that I just couldn't peel off, so I just left them there in this case, and it's clean enough that I can work with. I'm starting off in the inner corners, and I'm using 10 millimeters. All the classic lashes that I'm using today are flat, and they're 0.15 in diameter. I'm just going to go ahead and follow the lash map I previously showed you guys. It's going to be 10 millimeter, 12 millimeter, 13 millimeters in the middle, 12 millimeter, and 10. I feel like doing that 2-size jump from the 10 to the 12 gives it a little bit more of a drastic effect when you're doing a round eye. That's just my personal opinion. You can definitely just do 10, 11, 12, 13, 11, 10. Or, excuse me, 10, 11, 12, 13, 12, 11, 10. Also, I just wanted to say really quickly, I know my nails look crazy. Don't come for me. I need to get them done. I've just been so busy and putting that on the back burner, but I will definitely get them done. Nobody come for me. Okay, so as you can see here, the lengths are getting a little longer. I'm moving into 12 millimeters right now. And when I'm isolating, I really use my fingers to help me manipulate. And whichever lash pops out first is the one I'm gonna get. So when you're doing classics, or when I'm doing classics, I like to do a whole layout of the eye from inner corner to outer corner, just starting with my lash map. So I'll do 10 millimeters, 12 millimeters, 13 millimeters, 12, and 10 all the way through without getting them completely full, if that makes sense. So I have a clear guideline of what I'm doing, and then I'll go in and fill in everything when I'm done. So right here, I'm getting towards the middle, and that's going to be my 13 millimeters. And here I am showing you how that hair popped out, so I'm going to put a lash. And I just kind of give it a second so that way the glue dries. I use SOCO Lashes Stay a While glue, and it's a 0.5 to 1 second drying time. So it's pretty quick, but I still like to make sure that I leave a little bit so that way it can dry nicely. And I get no stickies, because that's one of the worst things is like when all your lashes get stuck together in the beginning. And I know it's so hard because you're trying to figure out your glue dry time and your isolation. But if you get classics and you're able to get that base down, it's so much easier to isolate. It's just the beginning that's kind of difficult. So here's another good example of how I use my tweezers to help me and my fingers. Here's a lash that popped out, and I'm going to use my tweezers to pull the other lashes back and then push forward to make sure they don't go together. I'm just going to go ahead and keep filling in with the 13 millimeters. I'm still in the middle. So you can see there, another one. I'm pulling it forward. Another one. You see how easy it is when you already have like the base of classics down? You could just pull them apart super easy. Let me know if this is making sense. I try to get as close up as I could. I'm getting new camera equipment, so hopefully I can get a little bit better shots for you guys in the next video. But yeah, I hope this is making sense. So right here, I noticed that there was a lash that was a little twisted, so I just pulled it off really easy. I hold the base and then just pull the tip. I always try to go through and make sure that my work looks nice and clean. If there's something that's twisted or off base, I'll just take it off because, you know, their retention will end up being better, and it's easier on my life when they come in for their fill and they actually have 50% of their lashes. Okay, so here I'm just filling in the ends so that way I can go from end and then it could connect to the middle. We're right back at 10 millimeters right here. And then I'm going to go back towards the middle and it's going to be a 12 millimeter. And then I'm just going to keep going until that starts connecting. So I'll go 12 millimeters until about, let's say, the last 3/4 of her eye. And then it'll be 10 millimeters. I'm just looking for any shorter hairs that I can put a 12 millimeter on. So that way it gives it a more natural look right here. And you see how I just am adjusting the lash right there? It looked like it was going to lift off, so I was just pulling up and down to make sure that it's on base. If it wasn't and it was wiggling, I would have taken it off, but I was able to make sure that it stayed straight, flat on the lash. Okay, so in this little clip right here, I'm just going to show you how I'm using my tweezers and fingers together to help me isolate. This is so important. In the beginning, when I first started lashing, I was just trying to use my tweezers to isolate and it was getting so frustrating. So if you're doing that too, try out your fingers, your pinky, or I don't even know what that one's called, your third finger. It helps a ton. See, I got a clear spot right there. And I'm just going to keep going in with my 10s and my 12s until they start connecting. And yeah, I'm going to speed it up a little bit right here until I'm done doing my outline. And then I'll go ahead and do a time lapse of them just being filled in. Okay, one more thing before you guys go and I let you watch the time lapse and the rest of the video. I just wanted to say really quickly that I really appreciate it if you got it this far in the video. I'm a new YouTuber and I know the quality isn't super great, but I'm going to get better at it, I promise. If you did enjoy the video and you learned something, some things that would really help out my engagement is giving me a like, comment down below what you learned or what you liked. Let me know what I can improve on, but be nice, please. And also subscribe. I'll be having some more great videos coming out for lash artists. And yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you go now and watch the rest. Bye.